All right, guys, we have made it to the visitor center. I don't know why it seems like my face is so zoomed in, but anywho. All right, so we are at Black Canyon of Gunnison National Park. Um, yo, every time I say I go somewhere and feel like I have seen it all, I am always amazed. So, yeah, we're about to go into the visitor center. There's get my stamp, got my passport book. All right, so they had a huge fire earlier in the year. So parts of the South Rim Trail is scorched. It is burnt. So this is what it looks like. We've had a lot of fires in the Rocky Mountains. I so happenly had to leave my campsite, unfortunately, because I was caught and trapped in between a fire. But anyways, the park is now back open, and we're gonna go on a couple of hikes. For some reason, I thought they had caves, but they don't. So, rangers lost at dark. Oh my gosh. Black Canyon was designated as an international dark sky park in 2015 because of the well-planned lighting. You can do the same at home by installing fixtures that aim light to the ground or have motion sensor to view Milky Way. To go in the dark with a light is to know the light. To know the dark is go dark. Go without sight and find the dark to blooms and sings and is traveled by dark feet and dark wings. All right. Well, this is one of the scenic lookouts. Guys, look how deep this canyon is. The last time I saw a canyon this deep, was the Grand Canyon. And there's water down there. Oh my gosh, you can hear it. Oh wow. Yeah, there's water down there, y'all. Let's see if I can zoom in. Y'all see it? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. No rock throwing hikers below. I'm so glad I came. Just gets more and more beautiful, guys. More and more beautiful. And I always remember, the further you go down, however far you go down, it's the same way you gotta go up. Guys, that is a river running through that canyon. But I'm well prepared for today.
girls or both boys?
All right, I made it to one spot I want to go to, but I'm gonna change my pants, and they just had somebody just, well, two cars just pull up, whoop-de-doo. Oh, they're pulling off. Great, because I need to change my pants. Thick thighs, thick thighs. That's all I'm going to say is thick thighs. When you have a thick thigh, no matter what you do, you're going to chafe. And come up here. Get out my business. All right. I passed up a couple of viewpoints because there was a lot of people out. And I have to remember, this is a holiday weekend. And it's the holiday weekend transitioning from summer into fall. And usually these hikes and overlooks are really easily accessible during the summertime. So I can see why everybody's here. So this one, I just passed it right up because I was talking. It's called the Dragon Overlook. Like, I'm just trying to go over here and get me a nice, good picture of that. But it looks like the dragon just blew fire. Y'all don't understand how magnificent this shit is. Gosh, this is amazing. This is freaking amazing. Just look at that. Mother Earth herself, Oshun herself, has carved this out. All right, so we're at Warner Point Nature Trail. It's a self-guided trail. It's a moderate 1.4 mile round trip walk through the pleasant piney Jupiter forest. Follows the ridge in several short, steep up and down sections. I want to just look at this view, our curving roads, survival for yourself. I think I'm ready. Depending on how strenuous this hike is, how many people are unable to determine how long I will be vlogging on this hike. Because one, I'll be out of breath. Let me tell y'all, the elevations that I be at, the air is very thin, and I am still trying to get accustomed to the elevations. So that's why I always carry a can of air on me, and I just be breathing for air. What I do need to get me is a little carry first aid kit that I do not have, because my hikes have been getting more strenuous, a little bit more dangerous. So I need to get me a first aid kit. My GPS does have an SOS on it. I do have a messaging system, so I'm able to message my family and close contacts to let them know that I'm okay. And they, like I said, they can track me. And if they got any questions, whereabouts, or where I'm at, they can always give me a holler. So, all right. We are not too far from the viewpoint. They also have this wilderness trail up here. I'm assuming it's something like a primitive trail, but you have to have a permit to do it, which I can understand why, because it's scaling down the side of this canyon. And I'm pretty sure if you don't need a guide, you need to be an extremely experienced hiker to do that trail. So this was a little easy hike, you know, burn a little few little calories. They rarely got it blocked off. I'm assuming a lot of people don't heed the warnings and fall off the canyon. Is this it? I'm assuming this is it. Yeah, because that's all canyon. That is all canyon. Oh, you can see the river through there. Oh, people were like going down there. I'm gonna come right here on the edge. People were climbing down there to get up there. It's a little path right here. Just want to see what's over there. I don't know if they were jumping across, but oh no, that's not for me. But straight through there is a river. Let me zoom in for you guys. That's nice. But we made it. The trail begins the moment you decide to step forward. Out here, the world slows down and suddenly the noise of everyday life fades into the background. The crunch of gravel underfoot, the rhythm of your breath, the steady beat of your heart. These become the soundtrack of the journey. Hiking isn't about how fast you move or how far you go. It's about being present, enough to notice the small miracles along the way. The sunlight flittering through the trees, the quiet bend in a stream, the way the wind carries the scent of pine through the air. Can you smell it? Each step reminds me that progress, it's built slowly. One foot in front of the other, even when the climb feels endless. The mountain doesn't ask you to be perfect. It asks you to keep going. And somewhere between the struggle of the uphill and the peace of the plateau, you realize that the hardest climb often brings the most rewarding views. There's something about standing high above the valley that puts everything in perspective. The challenges you carried with you seem lighter, smaller as the horizon stretches out in every direction. And in the silence, you remember strength isn't about conquering the mountain. It was always about discovering yourself along the way. Tony, when the trail winds back down and life calls you home, the mountains remain. Their lessons stay with you. A reminder, the resilience is born from persistence, and beauty is always waiting for those willing to seek it out. Out here on this path, I find not just the world around me, but a deeper version of myself. And that's the kind of journey that never truly ends. Whew. All right, gang. I am finally back home in my tiny little camper that was just waiting all for me. I was gonna have dinner with you guys and make tacos, but I am too tired. But I wanted to show y'all the nicer from my side. Yeah, it looks nicer from my side. But yeah. I just wanted to tell y'all good night. It was an amazing hike. An amazing hike. We'll see what's in store for tomorrow. Peace.